sumasaya kapag may labay nagkakaisa. Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, basketball na. Ang bawat labay pinaghahandaan, kaya yumayanig ang bakbakan. Todo suporta ang lahat sa kanya-kanyang kupunan. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag paalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na! MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. Ang bawat laban ay nakakakaba dahil sa husay ng bawat isa. Sigawan ay yumayanig kapag nag-3 points na. Bawat bayay di patatalo, buong barangay ay suportado. Kahit ano ang mangyari, sama-sama tayo. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag paalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na! MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. Sa Luzon, sa Visayas, at Mindanao. MPBL, Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. Bawat bayan ay sumasaya kapag may labay nagkakaisa. Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, basketball na. Ang bawat labay pinaghahandaan, kaya yumayanig ang bakbakan. Todo suporta ang lahat sa kanya-kanyang kupunan. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag paalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na! MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. Ang bawat laban ay nakakakaba dahil sa husay ng bawat isa. Sigawan ay yumayanig kapag nag-3 points na. Bawat bayay di patatalo, buong barangay ay suportado. Kahit ano ang mangyari, sama-sama tayo. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na! MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino sa Luzon, sa Visayas at Mindanao. MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino sa Luzon, sa Visayas at Mindanao. Sa Luzon, sa Visayas at Mindanao. MPBL, Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. Bawat bayan ay sumasaya kapag may labay nagkakaisa. Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, basketball na. Ang bawat labay pinaghahandaan, kaya yumayanig ang bakbakan. Todo suporta ang lahat sa kanya-kanyang kupunan. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag paalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na! MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino sa Luzon, sa Visayas at Mindanao. MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino sa Luzon, sa Visayas at Mindanao. Ang bawat laban ay nakakakaba dahil sa husay ng bawat isa. Sigawan ay yumayanig kapag nag 3 points na. Bawat bayay di patatalo, buong barangay ay suportado. Kahit ano ang mangyari, sama-sama tayo. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag paalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na! MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino sa Luzon, sa Visayas at Mindanao. MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino sa Luzon, sa Visayas at Mindanao. Sa Luzon, sa Visayas at Mindanao. MPBL, Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League.
Ito ang Liga ng Bawat Pilipino. This is the 2024 MPBL regular season. Back inside the Cuneta Astrodome in Pasay City, kung saan si Mark Cruz of the South Cotabato Warriors will look to strengthen the grip of their position at the upper half of the South Division. Roy Sumang naman and the Abra Weavers trying to bounce back from that loss to the Quezon Huskers this evening. And that's our matchup here, South Cotabato and Abra, two of our powerhouse teams here in the Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League on a Friday night collision. And it's a big game for both teams. Magandang gabi mga kaliga. Si Dav Tupas kasama si Coach Christian Luanzo. Sidney Crespo is at courtside. And when we talk about these two teams, alam natin, notable players on each side. And importante din na makakuha sila ng panalo dito for their respective playoff bids.
Napaka-importante at this point of the season for two teams obviously aspiring to not only get in the playoffs but improve their position in the playoffs, because alam naman natin pinaglalaban dyan yung home court advantage for the top 4 teams, because we play 2 games a day. You get home court advantage at least once in the first round. So napaka-importante yan.
South Cotabato last played dito mismo sa Cuneta Astrodome. They prevailed over Bacolod. It was a up and down game, and South Cotabato actually led by as many as 15 but settled for a 6-point win. Chris Dumapig was a force inside the paint with a double-double. 90-84 natapos ang laro na yan.
Well, a game we're in, we had 5 lead changes, 2 tied, but you could say that South Cotabato was pretty much in control the whole ball game, except for that last quarter where they allowed a lowly Bacolod team to score 25 points. You look at the numbers right here. The free throw shooting, very impressive. Getting to the line 17 times and making 16. Rebounding was such a big part of this game as well. Best player of the game was Chris Dumapig. Not only scoring the basketball, but he also was in double figures in the rebounding department.
Abra naman, they fell flat against the Quezon Huskers. This was a much anticipated showdown between a resurgent Abra team against an unbeaten Quezon team. But the Huskers, it's more of the Huskers where they are this season, kung gaano sila ka-sharp, and Abra still looking for a bit of their identity right now.
That's true. This game was really on both teams, to your point. But to me, Abra has to do a better job of starting the game right, because coaches always say you got to finish the game strong, but starting sets the tone. And you can't be down almost 30 late in the second quarter all the way mid to the third quarter by as much as 30 points, and then you score 21 points in less than 5 minutes. They scored 21 in the last 5 minutes of the fourth quarter. It just goes to show that your team is capable of doing it. It's just a matter of doing it consistently.
So we have our matchup here, South Cotabato and Abra. Let's go to Richard Tampos for the starting lineup.
And on Pilipinas Live app, this is Manny Pacquiao's MPBL Season 6, presented by Extreme. Here are the starters. Let's begin with the South Cotabato Warriors. At forward number 1, Jamer Hamito. Starting at guard number 4, the Flash, Nico Elorde. Playing center number 5, Larry Rodriguez. At 2 guard number 15, Enzo Hoson. Starting at forward number 21, the MPBL inaugural season MVP, Val Acuna. The head coach is Elvis Tolentino. Assistant coaches Boying Diloy, Jesus Ramon Pido, Apol Coronado, Peter Deleguero, and Don Tolentino. The team manager, Merman Flores. Team owner is the rap sensation, Michael Pacquiao. Now the starting 5 for Abra Weavers. Playing center number 30, Alfred Batino. At forward number 27, Sherwin Concepcion. Also at forward number 17, Joseph Sedoripa. Point guard number 13, June Manso. The other guard, number 3, Ino Comboy. The head coach is Yong Garcia. His assistants are Denok Miranda, Jonathan Banal, Don Uro, and Mon Meresen. The team owner is Kong Mayor JB Bernos. Rare Brisbane's ballgamer crew chief, Jay Castroverde. Umpire 1, Michael Kinay. Umpire 2, Pio Castaneda. Alternate referees, John Paul.
Our starting five brought to you by New Star Max. Win to the max. June Manzo, Wendell Comboy, Alfred Batino, Sherwin Concepcion, and Joseph Sidorifa for Abra. Para naman sa South Cotabato, Nico Elorde, Enzo Hoson, Larry Rodriguez, Jammer Hamito, and Val Acuña. So, what a matchup, Coach Christian.
Should be a good one.
Jay Castroverde, Mike Kinay, Pio Castaneda, and John Paul Abobo ang substitute referee. And we are underway dito sa Cuneta Astrodome, South Cotabato against Abra.
Kung titignan mo, si Def, bawat posisyon pwede maging key matchup.
Oo nga, Hamito puts it in for 2.
Biro mo, pagpasok ni guardian itong South Cotabato, Enzo Hoson for example, sa kabila naman si Roy Sumang.
Oo. Hey, when Ino Comboy right now, also good matchup for Enzo.
Right.
Nag-abot din yung dalawa na yan sa UAAP. June Manzo here. Sherwin Concepcion on the pick and pop. No good. And that's last touch on Val Acuña. So 2-0. Inbound Manzo, Comboy, corner 3, that's good.
It was a contested shot, but a late one by Enzo. And Comboy with that rainbow 3 hits it in the other side of the corner, and they will force a turnover. Talking about Abra.
Well, really a question mark here for Abra, how they start games, especially against the stronger teams. Teams with, in the upper half of their divisions. Tingnan natin kung they can address that against the South Cotabato team. Concepcion, 0 for 2 so far. Hoson. Enzo. Nalibre si Jammer Hamito for 2.
Excellent patience that time by Enzo Hoson. He had Val Acuña trailing to his right, but it was actually good defense by Sedorifa. He waited, and then made a nice bounce pass for Hamito underneath.
No good on the 3 from Comboy. Hoson, nagmamadali. Elorde layup, wala. Hamito is blocked. Recovered by Elorde. 3 from Acuña. Yes! Nice action we're seeing here in the first quarter, especially for South Cotabato. 7-3 is our count.
Beautiful sidestep 3 by Val Acuña that led him to an open shot in the corner of the pass by Elorde.
Sidorifa. Binabantayan ni Acuña. A lot of movement off the ball. Nabitawan ni Concepcion. The bounce pass from Rodriguez. It's another block from Alfred Batino.
Impressive block by Batino because the turnover happened on top, and Batino was at the top of the key of the other side. He still sprinted back and able to get the block on a point guard na si Elorde.
Yung baseline inbound para sa South Cotabato. 18 seconds on their shot clock. Rodriguez able to find Elorde. Hinihingi ni Larry Rodriguez.
Poor pass.
Tapos ang pasa na agaw ni Concepcion. Comboy lost it. Rodriguez stays behind. Acuña. Oh, nice play from the two veterans.
Give it up to get it back.
And selfish play from Val Acuña. 9-3 ang ating talaan dito. Turnover.
Once again.
Let's watch this fast break of the game brought to you by New Star. Win to the max. Acuña and Larry Rodriguez combining for the 2 points there. Hoson. Nice fake. Enzo. Sorry, miss. Rebound Para sa Abra. Manzo. Concepcion is open from the corner. Off. Missed that one badly. 9-3. They go to Jammer Hamito, South Cotabato. Acuña ngayon. Jacks up the 3. Wala. Concepcion. Natapik. Ball will go to the side of Abra.
Pasok na si Marquis, coming off the bench for Sherwin Concepcion, who's had some open looks, just unable to hit his usual shots.
Comboy. 10 seconds sa shot clock ng Abra. Marquis, 5 to shoot. Manzo pulls the trigger, too strong. And they go back the other way, South Cotabato.
Foul off the ball. Batino on Hamito.
Yeah. You know, it was an up and down game. You know, alam mong mabilis yung laro. You know, right before we started the coverage.
Right.
Yung nag-activation yung South Cotabato, takbuhan.
Oh.
si Larry Rodriguez. Napatanong ilan pa?
Naiinip na eh. Parang tagal ng warm up ah. Warmed up na ako eh.
You notice that because while the rest of the team were jacking up shots and getting loose, dito sa kabila, yung starting 5, tumatakbo.
Right.
Para pagsimula ng game, eto na kagad eh.
And obviously, we have that privilege of getting the best seats in the house. And having said that, we're able to hear and see things that happen right in front of us.
Comboy. Just one field goal here for Abra so far.
Good hands by Enzo.
And a steal by Hoson. He'll get the 2 points.
Ganda naman yung ginawa na deceleration ni Enzo ron to protect the basketball with his body. Maybe trying to fish a foul too. Marquis is smart enough not to commit the foul, but you see when your hands are active, when you are alert, you get rewarded with 2 points.
11-3, the Warriors racing into an early lead. Timeout ang Abra. Enzo Hoson, 15 points against Bacolod, 6 of 7 shooting, 7 assists, 2 rebounds and 2 steals. Game has really opened up para kay Enzo Hoson, and also helped that, you know, nung na-release din si John Wilson, really was given more touches. And not that John Wilson was stopping his growth, John Wilson was also looking for a move elsewhere.
Well,
nakuha siya ng Nueva Ecija.
That's sometimes as tough as it to say, the upside when somebody's unhappy. You know, which John Wilson was with this team. And eventually he got what we wanted. He requested a release. But it makes another person, quote-unquote, happy. Na tulad ni Enzo Hoson, getting more opportunities in terms of extension of playing time. And more importantly, more touches on the basketball. I think one thing that improved with Enzo, at least compared to his college career, he has become a more confident scorer.
Yeah. Totoo yan. As Larry Rodriguez getting the 3 to drop. A rare 3-pointer, 2 of 3 from beyond the arc ang South Cotabato.
Alam mo bakit?
Bakit?
Dahil dun sa warm-up, sobrang ginawa niya. Kaya ngayon, sobra rin yung output niya kahit na rare na mangyari.
That's 1 of 8 from beyond the arc for Abra. Marquis, wala pa rin. And Abra missing 8 of their first 9 shots of the ball game.
Pinapanood ko to si Patino simula nung start ng game. Kulang na lang. It feels like psychologically tinatanong niya.
His three-point shot is brought to you by Extreme One. Stop Shop Appliances, courtesy of Larry Rodriguez.
If we could read minds, it feels like he's asking itong si Hamito, ano ba gusto mo? Shiatsu o Swedish massage? Mamili ka na lang.
Valacuña, yes. That's a simple play. They lose Valacuña on that one.
Simple cross screen.
And South Cotabato looking very comfortable offensively, Coach Christian, early on.
Ang ganda ng rhythm nila eh.
Desiderio, layup too strong. Rebound ni Marquis. Clemente fires. Wala pa rin. And the struggles continue for Abra. 1 of 11.
And that's been the difference. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them. You know, it feels like nakakapaan pa sila sa loob. They're unsure of their passes. When somebody gets the ball, it feels like the other teammates are not expecting this guy to take the shot. Sa kabilang panig, in rhythm, halos lahat. I don't think we've seen a bad shot so far for South Cotabato.
They're 7 of 13, South Cotabato. They're up 16 points, 19-3. Another slow start para sa Abra Weavers. Desiderio trying to change the script. Wala pa rin. Rebound, Elorde. Ahead to Hoson. Able to recover. And scoreless in the last 6 minutes and 25 seconds itong South Cotabato. Rodriguez for 3. No. Batino with a rebound. Sumang. Nagbalit na ng tao dito ang Abra.
Pero ang South Cotabato wala pa. This is still the same starting unit.
And scoreless drought continues. Almost 7 minutes now. Sumang. Cross court. Yi. Short corner. Wala pa rin. And a foul.
On Larry Rodriguez, I believe. Yeah. Kasi nainggit siya. Kanina pa nagbibigay itong si Batino ng masahe sa kanila. Sabi ni Larry, ako naman, foot reflexology lang konti. Natawagan ng foul.
Dumapig and Jervy Cruz coming in para kay Larry Rodriguez and Jammer Hamito. And yung rotation ni Coach Elvis, ano na rin no? Parang stable na rin Coach Christian after some questions early in the season as Desiderio could not find the mark. Paundo finally changes the script para dito sa Abra and he ends the drought. It's lasted almost more than 7 minutes para sa kanila.
Also gets it up against a kapwa UST Tiger, no? Although Jerby Cruz, a different generation.
Dumapig against Paundo.
That's a foul.
That's a foul on Paundo. In-anticipate na yung bangga eh.
Oo.
2 of 14. Ang Abra 8 of 15 for South Cotabato. And that's right, we have a 14-point separation between the two teams. Jervy Cruz got the step. Elorde looking for Hoson. Hoson knocks down the 3. Everything in the flow of the offense para dito sa South Cotabato. 22-5 with a minute and a half remaining in the first quarter.
That was actually good defense on the part of Abra. Just terrific presence of mind with a quick trigger on the catch was Enzo for his 5th point.
And the ball will go back the other way as a loose ball foul is whistled on Marquis. And 1 of 11 from beyond the arc ang Abra. 4 of 6 para sa South Cotabato. Dumapig. Foul away from the ball on Roy Sumang.
That's a poor foul. Penalty na itong Abra.
And just 5 points para sa Abra Weavers in the first 9 minutes of the ball game. And ito yung concern sa kanila eh. Every time they play a powerhouse team, it happened against San Juan, happened against Quezon. Slow start sila lagi. And these are teams na maliit ang margin for error mo eh. And obviously now, South Cotabato looking very established with the way they play.
That is correct.
Kasi may time na hindi sila. They also went through a rough patch.
Right.
Especially start of the season. 2-3 yata sila expected.
Correct. And to your point, and that's the difference between a good team and, as Roy Suma, we got a 3-point play as he decides to put his head down. That's the difference between a team, a below 500 team, and to your point, like, a Quezon, na nandun at the top of the mountain, because the room for error is slim. You given a window, a slim chance for the above 500 teams, to make a run, 6-0 run, 8-0 run, dumapig, tsaka si Faundo, hindi lang kiskisan yun, batukan pa.
Oo.
Ang matatawagan ng foul si Dumapig.
They will get an extra possession here ang Abra Weavers.
Yan ang mangyayari sa'yo. Early in the ball game, you're forced to play catch-up basketball. And what's the saying in life? Before you get into that desperate situation, you gotta practice desperation. Why wait for things?
Oh, nice.
Enzo with a nice move in transition, ball fake. That's an old school move.
7 points para kay Enzo Hoson, and I just see yung comfort level ni Enzo Hoson and yung confidence level na ibang klase ngayon dito at this point of the season with South Cotabato, as John Lloyd Clemente finally scores inside 25-10. Abra able to breach double figures.
Eugene Tan once told me, a former teammate of mine, he played for UM. He's you could say, a legend in amateur Philippine basketball.
Agree.
Respetadong point guard. Minsan walang kwenta ang galing mo kung hindi yun ang tingin ng coach mo sa'yo. And my point is, Elvis Tolentino, yung tiwala at kumpiyansa na binigay niya kay Enzo Oson, para sa akin, napakalaking bagay sa nilalaro ni Enzo ngayon that started in Marikina and now carrying over here in South Cotabato.
And a strong start para dito sa South Cotabato. 10 of 17 ng shooting nila, 4 of 7 from beyond the arc. Abra, in contrast, 4 of 18 and 1 of 12 from the great beyond. It's a 15-point lead para dito sa Warriors. Even Larry Rodriguez got in on the 3-point shooting of the Warriors, who are ahead 25-10. This first quarter score is brought to you by GameX Sports, the official online basketball ending partner of the MPBL. Basta ending, GameX.
Welcome back to the MPBL. Our panel mentioned earlier the working identity of Abra. Coach Yong Garcia is aware that some of his players like Paul Desiderio are still adjusting to the team. Desiderio, who might be used to more minutes and touches, now has to adapt to the equal distribution of playing time and offensive opportunities in Abra. While Coach Yong did not anticipate the offensive prowess of the undefeated team, it was really his own team's flat energy and body language that held them back. Kwento nga ni Roy Sumang na mas nakakapagod yung maghabol at ramdam niya yung pagod in the fourth quarter. Although they were trying to address this issue, now their first quarter looks familiar. So, Coach Christian.
Thank you so much for that great report, Sydney. And yeah, spot on. See Coach Yong, body language, energy, and minsan you just have to address it yourself.
Right. Because whether you're a key player or the last guy on the bench, believe it or not, your behavior on and off the court has an influence to the team. I think the question is, anong klaseng impluensya mo? Is it a positive one or a negative one? As Roy Sumang hits another three, he's been the positive player para sa Abra, keeping their head afloat.
25-13. Sumang has 6 in the ball game. Domapig banging bodies with Faundo short on that baby hook. Sumang surveys the floor. Binigay kay Marky. Desiderio. Back to Yi. Clemente has it. JLC will drive. Trying to go glass. Offensive rebound. Nakuha. Instead ni Cal Tolentino. Junicio.
They switch it.
Marwin fires a 3. Wala. 4 of 8 na ang South Cotabato. Sumang. Labas kay Desiderio. Back to Sumang. Roy. 3-pointer. Off. And Marvin Junicio secures the board para sa South Cotabato. Mark Cruz. Baba kay Jervy Cruz. There's a mismatch. Jervy. Their help coming. No call. Rebound ni Faundo. Abra getting consecutive stops here. Can they capitalize? Sumang, bounce pass to Faundo, who dives in for the 2 points.
And that was a beautiful cross-lateral pass by Desiderio to Sumang. You force the defense to shift. And a great rim run by Faundo. This one right here, the pass, the bounce, the finish.
Play of the game is brought to you by Suzuki. There's Roy Sumang. The defense was frozen. No look pass to JP Faundo and hindi naman siya pinahiya ni GP. Timeout muna ang South Cotabato. 25-15 lamang sila. This fan of the game is brought to you by Jinky Skin. A lot of questions about this Abra team, how they wanna, you wanna go about, especially sa opensa nila. And we're seeing glimpses of an answer here in the second quarter, and that's Roy Sumang. And siya yung magtitimon, siya yung magkikreate, as we see Michael Pacquiao there on your screens. 25-15 ang ating score. Cruz, short on the 3.
Well, we talked about, the terrific rhythm, especially for the first group that South Cotabato was in that first quarter. And I believe one of the adjustments na ginagawa ni Coach Xiong is switching right now. And it sort of like disrupts your offensive motion because the players tend to stop and look for the mismatch.
But
Pero ito, Jervy Cruz with the pop hits a 3. That's a big answer of a timeout. Kasi minsan, imbis na tuloy-tuloy ka sa flow ng offense mo, dahil nag-switch, nakikita mo yung mismatch, gusto mong puntahan, players tend to hold the ball and look for that.
Napapaisip ka, bigla. Here's Sidorifa, the bang and the bucket. Para kay Joseph Sidorifa. Started the game.
You know how we talked about in the first game, Adi Santos for Zamboanga, how we're not used to him being, not wearing a red and white Batangas uniform. I think it's the same for Sidorifa. Did he play for?
He played
for a while, right?
For a while, and also with Makati.
Right.
Under Coach Cholo.
That's what I meant right there. Kasi sa dami rin kasi ng under kay Coach Cholo, sometimes you feel that these players will be under him forever. Kasi kung nasan siya, sumusunod at least 5.
Oo. Jervy Cruz misses the free throw line jumper. Takbo ang Abra. Sidorifa. Binigay kay Sumang. Pass was a bit late there. Cañete fakes the handoff, takes the jumper, misses the jumper. Tolentino and Desiderio getting entangled. That's a loose ball foul.
I just love it when I see 3 to 4 players after a whistle having their hands up and having an innocent look to their faces. Mga aktor din talaga itong mga player na to eh.
Eh, alam mo naman eh.
Anyway, officials natin, namumukhang director. Beautiful cut and find by Hamito to Jonicio.
30-18. Cañete will drive, blocked by Jammer. And Joseph Sidorifa, pahinga muna. And that's a big block galing kay Jammer Hamito.
Very much loved. Papalitan ni Fajarito si Jervy Cruz.
Desiderio launches, no good. Rebound, Cañete. And a foul on Cal Tolentino.
That's why it's so important, even on out of bounds underplays, to execute your screens. Because once you do, even though it's not the intention of the defending team to switch, you force them to switch. And that shot by Desiderio, even if he missed it, it forced a smaller defender on Cañete. That allowed him to get the offensive rebound. That's why he's on the line right now after getting fouled.
Mintis ang una for Michael Cañete, former Bacoor City Strikers player. 1 for 2. Christian Fajarito is in the game. Jammer Hamito, Cal Tolentino, Marvin Jonicio, and Mark Cruz. Para dito sa mga nakaputi, the South Cotabato Warriors. John Lloyd Clemente. Hamito finishes.
Changing hands in mid-air.
Mid-air ba yun?
Oh.
Parang hindi naman eh. Nag-ano pa eh. Tumatakbo pa eh.
Tingnan natin sa replay. Tingin ko tumalon pa rin yun kahit paano. Ayun, napalpal niya. Ayun, sa area yun.
Oo, second block of the ball game.
Ang layo ng
The
pasa.
pass is too strong.
Ayun, sa area lang pinasa. Sure ako dun.
Oo.
O, tingnan natin ito replay.
Okay. Did he switch hands in mid-air?
He did.
He did.
See? Masyado ka eh, no? Masyado ka eh.
Kasi
Hindi ko
sanay ako sa mga gwardiya na gumawa niyan eh.
Hindi ko na dadagdagan hanggang masyado ka na lang.
Ganda ng galaw mo, Mr. Jammer Hamito. 32-19.
Galawang ano yun batang Chad Alonso.
Clemente, runner, won't go. Rebound ni Fajarito. Jonicio, binigay kay Christian Fajarito. Got the step on Faundo. Fajarito, no finish. RV Bringas gets the rebound. June Manzo. Clemente. Nandun si Jonicio. Cañete inside, gets the hook to drop.
And that's the skill of Mike Cañete. Not only has the ability to finish, but at the same time create this shot. That was a beautiful crossover inside the paint to elude the defense of Hamito. Fajarito, top of the key, wala.
Manzo with the rebound. Another stop for Abra.
Drag screen.
Manzo. Tolentino staying in front of him. Cañete and Cruz on the mismatch. That's a foul on Mark Cruz. That's the 4th team foul on the Warriors.
South Cotabato doing a good job of switching at first. This was the move by Cañete. It looked like a carry, but it wasn't. But that ability to do a crossover inside the paint is much harder than people think it is. Because usually it's always packed in the paint. And for him to do that inside the paint, impressive.
Bringas, Kensamito. Turnover for Abra.
Mas maganda kung kinuha na ni Jun Manzo. Ngayon ang inbound, makapupunta sa baseline instead of here in the half court. Ayaw akuin yung turnover.
32
Yun
to
lang
21.
naisip ko. Malamang.
And meanwhile, we have a timeout with under 4 minutes to play here in the first half. Lamang ang South Cotabato by 11. Next 3 games of the South Cotabato Warriors, they face the Quezon Huskers on July 26. August 3, makakalaban nila ang Pangasinan Heatwaves, and on August 8, they battle the Valenzuela Classic.
Should be a good one.
Yeah,
The next game nila against Quezon.
Quezon game. 32 to 21. It's happening on Friday next week.
That's a price of winning. Kanina pa natin pinag-uusapan ng Quezon. That's because they're the only unbeaten team.
They are in action later.
Diba?
Oo.
And the price of winning is you have a target on your back every single game.
And you can always expect as well that the teams that you're facing will
Playing their very best,
Oh.
at their best.
they've endured some close shaves this season, itong Quezon Huskers. And they will review this if medyo excessive yung contact ni Jammer Hamito.
That's because, as you see, the loose ball right here, I don't think it was excessive.
But
I'm just happy to see, relieved rather, that Jun Manzo did not whiplash his head on the floor.
that's it. We're checking for a possible and sportsmanlike foul.
I don't think it was, to be honest.
Upon review, the last foul has upgraded to
Yeah.
a sportsmanlike foul on Jammer Hamito for excessive hard contact.
So excessive contact.
Was it?
Well, if was the right hand a natural motion as well after the
It
tap?
looked to me a natural. I don't think there was excessive. I don't know. Maybe we could take a look at it once again.
Kasi parang because you missed the ball, ginamitan mo ng kanang kamay mo above the shoulder pa yung
Wala na yung bola.
wala nang bola, above the shoulder pa.
I guess.
So maybe that was taken into account by our crew led by Jay Castroverde. So 32 to 21.
Well, this could be costly because obviously if Jun Manzo hits these 2 free throws and then they make another basket, the lead could be trimmed to what, 7 or 6,
Yeah, Manzo.
which is the closest so far after Abra being down
They were down by
as much
many
as 17.
18.
18.
So 18 points ang biggest lead natin kanina. Now down to 9. Batino. Clemente is open. 3. Yes.
Kick out pass by Batino. Right there, you see how he took his time. and was able to suck in the defense, just enough space for Clemento to hit that one. 6-point lead.
32-26. Tolentino nails the three.
What a tough shot. What a tough shot that was. That was a semi-fade, low wing three on the move.
Here he is trying to defend Cañete. Cañete, double team.
Excellent help.
Tik na maagaw. Bringas, 3 to shoot. Bringas puts it in for 2.
Kung may masahista 1, itong kay Batino, ang Abra, just like any parlor, may pangalawang masahista na available at yun si Bringas. Saan nga ba kayo nakakita na pumunta kayo ng isang spa, isa lang ang available? Sasabihin nyo na lang, magsara sila. Pero itong Abra, marami silang available din. Ito yung una. Back down, kick out, open 3 for JLC. What a tough shot this one. This was, you see that low wing fade by Tolentino.
3-point shot of the game brought to you by Extreme One-Stop Shop Appliances. Back-to-back for both teams. Binalik na si Ino Comboy. Two and a half to play here in the first half. 35-28 ang ating score. Dionisio Pajarito steps out to the 3-point line. Too strong. Matino with a rebound. Manzo trying to catch the defense off guard, and he draws the foul.
Very shifty is Jun Manzo. He gets ahead of steam. And with an open step move to the middle, able to fish for a foul. Almost a 3-point play.
Well, what changed here for Abra in the second quarter?
Well, mas naging pasensyado na sila sa kanilang opensa. Ball is starting inside and then going out. And we saw the last 2 possessions. You know, the patience by Batino. And then from inside, kick out 3. And then the succeeding play, bring us inside. Hindi na nag-collapse yung defense. Nakashoot sila. Kagandahan dito, ang pinakamaganda rito si Delph, dumidepensa pa sila. So nagkakaroon sila ng transition opportunity.
South Cotabato's lead is down to 5 from as high as 18.
Well, compared to the first half, wherein we kept on mentioning the out of rhythm yung mga tira nila, as if it was almost forceful. And then all players just didn't have a connection with each other inside. Now, they are very well connected inside.
And that makes them very dangerous. As Larry Rodriguez misses on the jumper, in and out. A foul on RV Bringas on the rebound play.
Chop foul as expressed or displayed by our officials. Mabibigyan ng warning yata itong Abra.
Yun, yung kaliwang, yung kanang kamay ni
Kanang
RV.
kamay.
Wala pa sa penalty ang Abra. Clemente and Sidurifa alternating on the 3 spot. Magandang pinapakita ng dalawang players na to. Rodriguez able to save the rock. Kyle, 3-pointer, that's good.
Oh, what a catch and shoot 3 that was. Very rare do you see players hit a shot like that. CJ Cancino is the only player that comes to mind wherein he catches it on his chest or maybe above his head and shoots it right away without putting the ball down in his pocket. What a shot for Tolentino. Bring us same side on the block, right block. This time though, he gets fouled. Look at this one. Almost a turnover. Look at that catch and shoot. Did not even dip down to his waist.
And Kyle Tolentino, we're seeing him evolve before our very eyes dito sa Liga ng Bawat Pilipino.
Right. Congratulations, by the way, to CJ Cancino.
Yeah.
Getting drafted.
Na-congratulate mo naman? Na-text mo na?
Of course. Mr. Bolt. I already called him Mr. Bolt. Kala niya, CJ, if you're watching, kala niya compliment eh. I meant is the movie, Bolt.
Uy, there's another call. There's a stoppage in the play. It looks like on RV Bringas. Pangatlo niya na yan. That's
Kanina pa natin naririnig yan, no? Sa first game pa lang, yan ang sportsman-like behavior. Dito rin sa second game. Feeling ko dito sa panel, magkaroon na rin yun. Eh.
grabe. Alam mo, if it's just the two of us, the most likely player or person to be whistled unsportsmanlike behavior.
Well,
I don't know.
Here's the
I
thing.
don't know.
Here's
I
the
don't know,
thing.
man.
We're not playing right now.
Yes, yes. But, you know, historically speaking, I have never been called for a technical.
While talking, baka ikaw mag-invento nun. Ang ganda nung drive. Iwan na iwan. Manzo.
39 to 33, 34 rather. 24 to 14 ang ating scoring this quarter. Bumawi na yung Abra and then they force a turnover.
It's been a collective effort for Abra. We talked about off the air of who's going to be the go-to guy. Well, in a stacked team like this, it can be the go-to team. The highest pointer in the game is Jun Manzo with 6. But, you know, almost 10 players have scored a basket already for them.
That's the ideal scenario for them, although mahabol pa sila dito. Marquis steps out to the three-point line, and Marquis knocks down the three, and the Weavers within 2.
So earlier we credit Batino for his patience on the post. This time though, this is more of the lapse defensively by South Cotabato. Larry Rodriguez did not need to help that time. It opened up the three for Marquis, and Abra gets a stop, has a chance to take a lead with a three on this one.
Comboy gets it to Manzo. Halos pareho yung shot clock at saka game clock dito.
Manzo's gonna shoot this.
5 seconds. June Manzo.
He wants this.
Atake. Hinahanap si Sidorifa and they run out of time.
And he should have shot it.
But nonetheless, a big second quarter para sa Abra Weavers have allowed them to pull within 2 after trailing by 18 in the first half. This halftime score is brought to you by GameX Sports, the official online basketball ending partner of the MPBL. Basta ending, GameX. And meanwhile, let's watch this feature on our newest partner, Daily Fantasy.
Sa ating major sponsor, Daily Fantasy, and napakagandang development for the league dahil unti ay marami nakakapansin, and based dun sa mga previous mga sponsors natin, and especially itong new one, yung Daily Fantasy, is, yung popularity ng league is growing, and that's the reason napapansin tayo ng mga advertisers and sponsors, and nandito tayo ngayon sa signing of contract, and hopefully maging successful yung partnership and more sponsorships to come for the league.
So this partnership, of course, we know MPBL is very famous in Philippines and with a lot of fans, a lot of good team. I think it's around 29 teams. Of course, will help us in the Daily Fantasy for sports betting platform in the future cooperation with you. Daily Fantasy is a fantasy game. I don't know if you heard about it. You can choose your own members in the player and to have your own team and then join the competition.
And nakikita nila na ang liga is, yung mga fans natin growing din. So yun yung factor, and in that aspect, matutulungan natin sa surrounding nila. let's welcome the Daily Fantasy League to the family. Ang Liga ng Bawat Pilipino. Dito po lahat masaya. At lalo nyo po napasaya ngayon dahil sa pagsalin nyo sa ating pamilya. So, pray natin and pagtulungan natin na lalampasan itong liga. And hopefully, it will go a long way and a longer partnership for both of us.
Alright, welcome to Daily Fantasy, and then we will have a lot of events cooperating with MPBL, and we are looking for you.
Congratulations sa Liga ng Bawat Pilipino para sa kanilang pinakabagong partnership with Daily Fantasy. Right now, we are still inside the Cuneta Astrodome para sa ating Friday triple header. Right now, we are on our game number 2 between South Cotabato Warriors and the Abra Weavers. I'm Sydney Crespo, kasama ko si Sir Merman Flores, ang team manager ng South Cotabato Warriors. Sir Merman, nice to see you again here. Your team had a strong start in the first quarter bago nakahabol ang Abra. What can you say about their first half performance?
We gotta stay focused on our game and play defense. Yun lang, we can't count them out. Abra's a strong team, and we gotta just come back on the second half.
You also have some tough games coming up, Sir Merman. Paano ninyo ito paghahandaan?
We just gotta practice, learn their offense and defense, and hope we get that win.
Sir Merman, anyone you want to greet?
Yes, we would like to thank our sponsors, Gov Tamayo, Jinky Skin, RCS Sportswear, and our proud sponsors, sila Sandman, Team Osiris, Armor On, and would like to thank Team Evo All-Star in the house right now. They're for supporting MPBL. Sila Hammerman, sila Katagumpay, Jawo, BJ, sino pa ba dyan? Sila P-Boy, saka lahat ng mga nanonood ngayon. Thank you for supporting MPBL.
And thank you so much once again, Sir Merman, for your time. Mga kaligaw, huwag kingalas, magabalik ang MPBL.
Halftime here between South Cotabato and Abra, 39-37 lamang ang Warriors against the Weavers inside the Cuneta Astrodome in Pasay City. And the South Cotabato Warriors were in a good flow in that first quarter, racing to an 18-point lead with shots like this from the likes of Val Acuña, Enzo Hoson. In fact, they've been shooting very well, 50% from beyond the arc. But Abra unti-unti nakabawi, especially in that second quarter. A strong recovery from the Abra Weavers. And right now, they're back in it, 39-37, Coach Christian.
Well, the biggest lead of this game was 18 by South Cotabato. They got into that, tremendous start, almost a perfect quarter, really, for them. That first quarter, they executed on both ends, got some great looks, and was able to knock down shots. But then Abra slowly chipped in. It wasn't a hurrah type of run. It wasn't the type where in forcing turnovers, easy layups on there. They executed tulad ng huling play na nakita natin. But this is a quality game that we're seeing. Why do I say that? Because 15 field goals for South Cotabato, you just saw on your screens. 13 assists for South Cotabato. So that means 13 of the 15 field goals assisted. But it's the same thing for Abra. They have 10 assists, they made 12 field goals, and 10 doon galing sa assists. You look at the leading scorers, nabanggit natin ito kanina. 6 points, Jun Manzo. The rest, ang dami na. It's been a collective effort for them. Let's see kung sino ang magkakaroon ng magandang run dito sa second half. And that could spell out the outcome of this game.
And meanwhile, let's go to Sydney Crespo.
Poise ang hinahanap ni Coach Elvis Tolentino sa kanyang South Cotabato Warriors, not only in this game pero actually sa last stretch ng kanilang regular season. Binanggit niya ito kanina sa pregame at inulit niya sa huddle kanina sa halftime. Sabi nga niya yung talent at sistema nandyan na yan pero yung poise ang kailangan nila kahit may calls or broken plays. Kailangan rin daw nilang maging matalino sa Delphin, Coach Christian.
Thank you so much, Sid. And Abra now on top. And Coach Elvis looking for poise and composure. And nasusubukan ngayon yung South Cotabato how they'll recover now that Abra has taken the lead 41-39. Jervy Cruz lost the handle.
He put the ball down, even if he had the height advantage on that free throw post area.
Yee to Desiderio, pulls the trigger and knocks it down.
We talked about the offense of South Cotabato in the first quarter of getting in rhythm shots. Bumabaliktad na sa start ng third quarter. Nakita natin yung bounce pa sa ilalim kay Batino for the easy 2. And this one, in rhythm 3 was Desiderio. Late on the closeout was Elorde.
And Desiderio whistled for the personal as Jammer Hamito bumped him on that time. Pero Hamito getting the call.
Foul off the ball, Cañete, or Cedorifa rather,
Cedorifa.
on Acuña.
And yun nga na-mention mo, Coach Christian, it wasn't a home run play. Yung ginawa nila, usually, yung tendency ng mga teams na hindi yung walang pasensya.
Right.
No, they want to go for the home run play. You're taking risks, you're gambling. Pero wala yun. We didn't see, there was a sense of desperation, but there was no panic on the side of Abra.
The numbers even support it. 3-point shooting for Abra in the first half was 4 for 17. But their free throws was 9 for 10. And that means, anytime you get numbers at the line, attempts at the line, as Hamito this time finishes strong against the defense of Marquis, is that because most of the time you put your head down, you get to the basket, and that's what they did. Whether on post opportunities with Bringas and Batino, or drives by their guards.
And Cedorifa knocks down the 3.
Jun Manzo, for example, had 6 free throws. 4 free throws rather in the first half.
And Abra on a 10-2 run here to start the third. Oson slips, loses the handle. Sedorifa. Sumang, another three. No good. Rebound, Sedorifa. Short. Hoson comes away with a loose ball. Iniwan kay Val Acuña. Three-pointer. Pasok yan para kay Val.
To some players, there's a percentage, a big percentage that they might miss that shot, not for Val Acuña. That's like a free throw line for him. That's how he makes his bread. That's how he has made a living in the game of basketball, beyond the three-point line.
Enzo Hoson recognizing yung abilidad ng kanyang kakampi. Si Val Acuña knocks down the three.
You see how calm, cool, and collected he was making that shot. Shot fake, one dribble on the three-point line looks so easy as well.
Sedorifa medyo masikip na agaw, and Hoson is away for two. And 9 points now para kay Enzo Hoson, 47-46. You look at the numbers there, 6 of 19 na ang Abra from beyond the arc. They started actually at 1 of 11.
Much improved number, obviously, and Marquis, that number continues to increase in terms of makes because Marquis just hit one in his favorite spot. But I think the toe on the line, was it a three?
Yeah, it was
a three. Okay.
50-46 now. Acuña pulls the trigger.
Short,
that
yeah.
Rebound goes to Marquis. Desiderio was open. At Roy Sumang ngayon. Nagtitimon for Abra. Sumang, the kick out to Marquis. Desiderio for three.
Off left.
That's a miss. And I want to review. I want a challenge rather. This fast break of the game is brought to you by New Star. Win to the max. It's Enzo Hoson breaking away from the defense. And we'll wait for the result of this one. And we have a challenge. Magbabalik kami for the result of the challenge.
The challenge made by Abra is successful.
So challenge successful for Abra. They will retain possession.
Everybody's in a good mood today. This is the second time today, just like what happened in the first game. Successful challenge, and then the bench is clapping, actually happy on a weekend.
Ako lang yung hindi natutuwa eh.
Bakit?
Kasama kita.
Oh my gosh.
Comboy makes his move.
Oh, I fell for that one. That's the saddest part.
Yes!
I didn't see that coming.
That was an unsportsmanlike foul. 50-46 after that turnover. Pitong turnovers each. Dumapig pulls up. No good. And Dumapig has really...
He's been silent.
Yeah, yet to establish himself in this ball game.
After getting 18 and 10 in their last game as the best player.
That's true.
Good
Desiderio inside.
Caught the defense sleeping.
52-46.
All 5 points of Desiderio here in the third quarter.
Halfway through the third, Weaver's on top now. 52-46. Hoson. Aatake si Enzo. Hang time. And a foul. And Marquis not happy. Bagsakan siya ng kamay ni Enzo Hoson.
And I'm surprised that nobody is even getting a warning, because I thought I saw two players give extra motions after the whistle.
This play of the game is brought to you by Suzuki. Nakatalikod si Val Acuña on Paul Desiderio. And Desiderio wisely cuts to the basket and gets the layup to drop.
Ayan, mukhang i-review nila yung mga extra motion.
Well, the foul ang unang i-review.
The foul, yeah. Because of the challenge. There you go.
And we will be right back for the result of this challenge by the Abra Weavers.
The challenge made by Abra is successful. There was no foul.
So 2 successful challenges here for Abra in the third. Let's check this one. My analyst, Christian Luanson, will break this down.
Vertical. Ayun, tinamaan si Marquito. Wasn't happy with it, pero, you know, wala tinawag ang ating officials, pero ang ganda ng challenge itong Abra. But South Cotabato will retain possession.
Poson to Rodriguez, well defended, lot of contact. Dumapig and Faundo. Binigyan ng konting distansya ng mga kakampi nila. And Abra already over the limit. South Cotabato.
If there's one position set up in the MPBL that is scarce, it's really the big man position. First, obviously, not so much big men in terms of, you know, play and height. Mas limitado as Dumapig finally hits one from the free throw line. Iilan lang yung mga 6'6", 6'7".
Yeah.
Second, it's a tough position
Hindi
to play
sila
in.
actually scarce eh.
Right.
Nandun sila lahat sa Pampanga. As Comboy misses the jumper, Marquis.
Ang mabigat doon, tinamaan na sa mukha ito si Dumapig. It seems like matatawagan pa ng foul ang South Cotabato. It was Larry Rodriguez. This was the jumper.
No, Larry Rodriguez ang napituan ng foul, but there were 2 separate incidents there. Merong incident si Chris Dumapig tsaka si GP Faundo. Meron ding incident bago ng rebound si Marquis tsaka si Nico Elorde. And we will be right back to sort out the challenge.
Another challenge.
The challenge made by South Cotabato is successful. There was no...
Successful challenge para dito sa South Cotabato. But a lot of contact right there. And syempre no call on the shot kay Marky kasi yun naman talaga ang point
Yun yung pito.
yun ang point of contention dito ni Coach Elvis. The Weavers on top 54-48. South Cotabato scoring 23 points. After scoring 25 in the first quarter. So yung opensa nila medyo humina in the last two quarters. Poson umatake, gets into the lane, the fadeaway won't go. Lot of grabbing inside the paint. There's a double team on Larry Rodriguez. He loses the handle.
Advantage blue.
Marky Comboy for three. Wala. Yi gets the offensive rebound. And make no mistake about it, itong dalawang kupunan na to, two of the most physical teams in the MPBL, and this is the action that you're getting right now.
Two of the most physical teams in the MPBL. That's because they have the personnel as well. Nagkaroon pa ng confrontation. Ito si Dumapig at si Paundo sa insidenteng yon. Tulad nito. Kala mo gagaan yung sitwasyon. Pinalitan ni Marvin Dionisio si Balacunya. Ganon din si Hamito kay Larry Rodriguez. So you could say, I expect the calls to tighten up.
Yeah.
Medyo magiging manipis. Usually itong tendency ng isang flow ng laro, once na nararamdaman na ng officials that there's a potential for this game to get out of hand.
That's true. And players should anticipate that as well. Sumang inatrasan. Si Cruz gets the pick. Nice hesitation move. The runner. That won't drop.
That's a foul.
Paundo falling into Dionisio. Nasa penalty ng Abra as we mentioned. So Dionisio will get 2 free throws.
Abra already over the limit. Samantala, itong South Cotabato still with 3 more fouls to give with 3 minutes remaining in this long third quarter.
This free throw is brought to you by Extreme Appliances. Ang subok at kompleto appliance brand ng Pilipinas. Dionisio misfires on the first. Michael Cañete is set to check in. One for 2. Pinalitan si Marky. Ni Mike Cañete. Pressure here sa backcourt. Para dito sa South Cotabato. Clemente nakatawid. Advantage Abra. Paundo 2 points. 6 points na para kay GP Paundo. Great press break galing sa Weavers.
That was just a terrific read by Clemente because he was being denied. He read it well, went back door. Cañete with the feed. 2-on-1 on the other end. Finished by Paundo. Ito, another finish at the rim. Easily. This time, John Clemente.
Clemente leaking out.
Off the pass by Royce.
Grabe yung energy na na-expend ditong Dumapig tsaka ni Paundo sa kanilang matchup.
Oo.
Kaya napagod si Dumapig paghabol kay kay Clemente.
And I'm surprised that nothing is being called by our officials. I know that, usually the attention is on the ball, but the extra action is happening off the ball.
And it's so glaring as well.
It's so glaring. It's happening right in front of our officials. I think it's just a matter of time, and I'm sorry to say this, before somebody hits somebody maybe with a closed fist. I hope it doesn't happen.
Oo. Sumang. Oh, the pass. Napunta sa tuhod ni Faundo.
Aaron pass.
Risky pass there. Dumapig able to collect.
Travel.
That's a travel on Chris Dumapig. (58 to 51). South Cotabato owner Michael Pacquiao not happy with the call there.
And they cannot penalize
Michael
Michael Pacquiao because he is not sitting
on the bench.
on the bench of South Cotabato. Although everybody knows he's the team owner, official team owner.
58 to 51 now, under 2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Cañete now with Clemente. Manzo attacks left. June Manzo misses. Rebound ni Hamito. Marvin Junicio. They go to Pajarito. Cruz gets it back. Christian. They go down low to Jammer. Hamito using the right hand. Wala. Putback is good.
Nice way to stay with the basketball. Missing his own shot is Jammer Hamito. And the key right there is that he got it off a cut. At maganda na yung posisyon niya sa ilalim. Nice pass by Comboy to Clemente.
Clemente, too strong. Rebound. Ends up with Junicio. Foul on Manzo. And that will mean 2 free throws para dito kay Marvin Junicio. 63 seconds remaining in the third.
In the fourth. Oh, in the third.
In the
Okay,
third.
okay.
Madali ka yata.
Hindi, kala ko ano na eh. Sa tema ng larong to eh.
Marvin Junicio, 5.9 points per game, 5 rebounds, 52% from the line, missed both. 58 to 53.
You know, sometimes when you hear some music, especially in Spotify, yung how they filter out yung mga curse words, I think the same thing goes in a basketball game. Especially from the crowd.
Comboy, that's a tough shot. Yes! Comboy. 5 puntos sa ating laro and the lead is up to 7 for the Weavers. What a turnaround sa laro natin para dito sa Abra Weavers. Tolentino drives, bump. And Cañete. And just about right for our game officials to immediately step in.
You see, I think we've been, at least for the last 3 weeks, we've been crediting how decent our officials have been this season, for the most part. But to me, in this game, it's quite late that they're reacting this way. Pwede nang maiwasan to. You could say at the latter part of the second quarter when things were getting really chippy, because there are a lot of unnecessary contacts in this game. Kahit yung mga ganito.
No.
Now they give technicals to a simple shove. That was a simple shove, at least compared to getting an elbow on the face, which we saw earlier numerous times between Faundo and Dumapig towards each other. Okay, Dumapig to Faundo, Faundo to Dumapig. But I don't think there was a warning called.
Yeah.
And now, something like this that's less physical, you call it, that doesn't make any sense to me.
1 for 2 para kay Kyle Tolentino. Meron na siyang 8 points in the ball game. Nababa sa 6 ang kalamangan ng Abra dito. And Bringas goes back to the bench. Clemente, pinahinga din. So Manzo, Sumang, Comboy, Desiderio, and Cañete for this last possession ng third quarter for Abra. Sumang against Tolentino. Sumang. Jumper. Wala. Rebound, Hamito. And that will end the third quarter dito sa Cuneta Astrodome. Second game natin between Abra and South Cotabato, and the Weavers looking to complete an impressive turnaround. They were down 18, but right now they're up by 6. Marquis, John Lloyd Clemente, and GP Faundo combining for 21 points para sa Weavers. It's been a team effort para dito sa Abra as they've found their way back into this ball game and have a 6-point lead as we head into the final quarter. This end of third quarter score is brought to you by GameX Sports, the official online basketball ending partner of the MPBL. Basta ending, GameX. His fan of the game is brought to you by Jinky Skin. Mitch Del Carmen Elorde, better half of Nico Elorde. Always supportive. Yeah.
Feeling ko kung naging player ka rin, si Rachel lagi manonood din. Sa tingin ko lang.
Talaga?
Sa tingin ko.
Parang ikaw lang din.
She would probably even give up her job.
Kaya nga naging commentator.
Para mapilitan siya magtrabaho. Ay, grabe siya.
25-10 ang first quarter natin. Lamang South Cotabato. Abra coming right back 27-14, 23-15 in the third. Maganda ang simula kasi kanina ng Abra sa second half.
Actually, no second quarter pa lang when things turned around, we talked about, not rushing things, not doing the home run plays, a collective effort scoring-wise. But that third quarter, I thought, was controlled and initiated by Roy Sumang. His playmaking in the third quarter, very evident, has 8 assists in this game. Except for that last shot, which I thought he settled before the end of the quarter on Kyle Tolentino. But he controlled the game. He was very patient. He was waiting for his cutters. He saw it twice in Cañete and Desiderio. We saw the pass on the pops to Marquis. And that's big, especially for a team who has the athletes to run and the scorers who you could just give the ball to.
Nakawala si Nico Elorde. And he gets the 2 points.
That's a foul of Manzo. Clearly. That is not smart.
Nico Elorde. Immediately papalitan si June Manzo ni Roy Sumang. 62-56 now. On the blow by galing kay Nico Elorde.
Right. To your point, cannot compound one mistake with another. He was the one guarding Elorde with a blow-by, and then he commits an offensive foul immediately. Oh, what a tough shot.
Tolentino misses the three. Comboy. They get the switch here. Cañete wants it. Comboy fires. No. Rebound Tolentino. Kanina pa to. Comboy and Jonicio as well.
So this was our point earlier. Now you expect the officials. That was really close to nothing. But because there was a little something, now they're calling it. Numinipis na. Kahit na the ball was 60 feet away from the basket.
Joseph Sidorifa and Desiderio returning to the ball game. Pinalitan si Clemente and Comboy for now. Elorde. Binigay kay Marwin Jonicio. Fajarito. Tolentino has it. 8 seconds of shot clock. Fajarito. Matched up against Mark Yee. Fajarito the fadeaway. No good. Rebound ni Roy Sumang.
Those are two excellent challenges by Marquis on two defensive possessions.
Inside to Cañete. Foul on Jonicio.
The first challenge was on Kyle Tolentino. The second one on the post on Fajarito. And because of the stops, Cañete right now ends up at the free throw line of a semi-transition.
And again, Roy Sumang making that possible on that inside pass.
Playmaking. We count this as an assist, right? Even if he makes one free throw?
Yeah. This free throw is brought to you by Extreme Appliances, ang subok at kompleto ang appliance brand ng Pilipinas. Cañete. He's got 5 points and 4 rebounds. Make that 6. Miko Sorella in the ball game for the first time. Marvin Jonicio pinahinga muna. 7-point game.
First time to check in, huh?
Oo.
Max Sorella.
Fajarito. Max Sorella now with Elorde. Tolentino back to Nico. 3 on the way. Wala. Rebound ni Sidorifa. And Roy Sumang. And control the pace for Abra. Sumang. There's a double team. Naagaw ni Enzo Hoson. Hoson. Layup. Wala. Tip in. No good. Rebound Desiderio. Good challenge by Mark Yee.
Again, another excellent challenge. This time, a semi-chase down by Mark Yee, which you rarely see from him. Sa half court pwede. Sa fast break, bihira.
Sidorifa inside. Masyadong malalim. Desiderio. Atake. Short. A lot of contact there. So, on different parts of the court. Batino back in the game. Para kay Cañete. Dumapig as well is in the ball game. Desiderio fires a 3. Wala. Rebound Elorde. The Warriors pushing. Blocked.
By who?
Mark
Yee.
Yee. And Mark Yee proving to everyone again
His value.
that he is the defensive linchpin of this Abra team and really sets the tone for them. It is physicality and that type of play right there, denying Elorde the 2 points. Hoson, baba sila kay Dumapig against Batino. The kick out. Tolentino for 3.
Malakas.
Great box out. Batino on
Is it
Dumapi.
really great? Again, I just saw the possession here on the other side. The face front by Dumapi kay Batino. Niyakap. Okay, and the official was 10 feet away. And this time, right in front of them, it's not legal box out anymore.
It's a great play until I hear the whistle,
Yeah.
Mr. Luanson.
Again.
As Sorella knocked down the jumper.
Ayun, may nakashoot na rin.
63 to 58.
Look at the holding between Elorde and Sumang. I get it that you want to let the players play, but at some point, you got to draw the line.
8-second violation. So, that a little bit of a hold na sinasabi mo was actually the difference there between Sumang able to crossing half court and yung konting hawak na sinasabi mo. 5-point game. Sorella, they go to Elorde. 5 seconds of shot clock. Posson for 3. And Elorde unable to save the leather. Bola mapupunta sa Abra. It's been a stop-start fourth quarter. Or game, rather. Except for that first quarter na medyo mabilis ngayon.
Mabilis yung tempo.
Sumang. Get the switch on Sorella. Now Markey asking for it against Elorde. And Nico gives up the foul. Palitan ng tao dito. As Tolentino goes back to the bench. Pinasok si Marwin Janicio. Markey against Sorella. Yi, turnaround shot, no good. Rebound, ends up with Dumapic. Posson. Back to Sorella, now with Elorde. Nico, hesitation move. And this time he draws the foul. 2 free throws coming up para kay Nico Elorde.
Now, Batino acknowledges the foul, but I thought if he went vertical, because Elorde did a smart play by initiating contact with his elbows. Now, the officials, I believe, blew the whistle kasi nakaslant yung pag-challenge yung dalawang kamay ni, dalawang arms ni Batino.
4.7 rebounds and 4 assists para dito kay Nico Elorde.
Look at Dumapig and Batino. Yakapan na ang nangyayari.
3-point game. Abra still up with 5.5 minutes remaining. We'll be right back. We have a few guests here in the building. The Evo All-Stars, Hammerman, Buhawi, Boss M, Jawo, Motovlog, Katagumpay, and General Camote. Namigay sila kanina ng helmet.
I love the last name. General Camote.
Gusto ko malaman. Alam mo, gusto ko malaman.
Hindi ko maiisip yan.
Sumang with a hang time move. Rebound, nakuha ni Markey. Mamaya tatanungin kita.
Ano yun?
Mamaya, tapusin natin ito. Here's Desiderio. Fires the jumper, too strong. Rebound, Elorde. Hosson on the move. Enzo, back to Nico. Halfway through this fourth quarter. 10 seconds sa shot clock ng South Cotabato. Hosson. Out to Elorde. Nico will attack. The runner. Foul on Batino. But Nico Elorde has been right in the thick of the action.
It's been a domino game. What do I mean by that? Now, even after the whistle, you would think when there's a guy on the floor, a player on the floor, how many times have we seen this? May babagsak ulit, biglaan.
Yun, bumagsak si Elorde.
Clearly a foul. That's similar to a landing spot situation sa isang jump shooter. Well, you don't see it on the replay, pero bumagsak din si Marky. Like 5 seconds after the whistle.
Nico Elorde. Really solid performance. 5 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists para kay Nico Elorde. More importantly, nailing the free throw.
I'm just surprised, the way this game has played out, has been played physically. I expect at least 5 warnings, maybe 3 technicals,
and 30 plus free throws.
Yeah,
which has not happened because nandun pa lang tayo sa 20 plus free throws combined.
And I'm saying this because why wait for things to get out of hand? Because there's a negative potential for this to get out of hand.
A steal by Dumapig. Chris Dumapig taking it strong to the cup. Warriors ahead. And Dumapig claiming he got hit.
On the face for like 1,000 times already. Half of that, maybe tinamahan talaga siya.
The Weavers down by 1. The crossover by Sumang. Sidorifa from the corner. That's good.
You just love the mindset of Roy Sumang today. Setting up his teammates, being a playmaker. That was his 10th assist for an open corner 3.
Hosson attacks. The kick out to Elorde. The extra pass to Sorella. Desiderio with a rebound. Bagsak si Sumang tsaka si Sidorifa. 4 on 4 on the other side, and that's an offensive foul on Batino. And this is a game where someone like Nico Elorde will thrive.
Right.
Christian Lodson.
Because he's built for it. Arguably one of the more conditioned athletes we have in the league. Both from a speed standpoint and also a physique standpoint, yung built niya, no? Kaya hindi rin natatakot si Coach Elvis when he's inside of, switching on defense kahit na mag-end up siya sa big. Because he's shown in numerous times in the past few seasons that he can hold his ground even against the bigger offensive players.
That was the switch na sinasabi mo kasi Batino na nga yung binantayan niya.
Right.
And able to draw the offensive foul.
Mind you, Batino had a head of steam, may buelo.
2-point game. Namangang Abra, South Cotabato with possession here. Dumapig. Binigay kay Hosson on the left side. Enzo. Sees a gap. Binigay kay Junicio. That's a 3 and that's off. Sumang looking to add to his tally. Already with 10 assists in the ball game. Roy. Sidorifa. Fade away. Tough shot. Short. Elorde with a rebound. Ahead to Hosson. Enzo. tough layup. Wala. Rebound, Sidorifa. Abra getting the stop. Matino gusto pumwesto sa ilalim. No call.
And that's one thing you cannot challenge, although Abra, I believe, is out of challenges.
Yeah.
But a no call, because there's no whistle, something you cannot challenge.
Janicio pinahinga muna. Balik si Cal Tolentino sa laro. So Tolentino, Sorella, Hoson, Dumapik.
Coach Yong livid on the sidelines as he subbed out Roy Sumang.
Elorde. Hinahanap ng kakampi. 7 seconds sa shot clock. Hoson na libre. Three-pointer. Wala. Rebound, Mark Yee. And Batino and Dumapig still at it. Comboy. Nandala ng bola for Abra. Batino with the pick. Comboy turns the corner.
Foul on Elorde.
Yeah. Palitan ng tao dito. (66-64). 2 minutes and 12 seconds remaining. They go quickly to Batino against Dumapig. Desiderio on the handoff. The jumper too strong. Rebound, Sidorifa. Last 2 minutes brought to you by GameX Sports, the official online basketball any partner of the MPBL. Basta ending. GameX. Comboy knocks down the three. It's a big shot. Galing kay Wendell Comboy. Shot clock winding down.
Not only a big shot, but how he manufactured the shot. Talk about a float move. Double cross float for Wendell Comboy, stepping back to his right. What a big shot. Could be the most important shot of the game.
5 points separating Abra and South Cotabato. Comboy, 8 points in the ball game. Elorde looking for a way through. Labas kay Hoson. Enzo. They go to Dumapig. That's a foul on Chris Dumapig. Crucial tap by Batino on that post play on Dumapig.
Comboy will get the steal and will head to the line. But you could credit Batino there, as you mentioned. I think to describe him as being tough would be an understatement in this game. He's been more than that. I don't know what the word is, if it exists.
Sino? Si
Batino.
Batino.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. There's a reason why.
There's a reason why at least 5 teams were trying to get him.
Oo. Marami.
When they saw his name on the free agent list before the deadline.
0 for 2 para kay Ino Comboy. Bola balik sa South Cotabato rather. Minute and 20 remaining here. Elorde. Step back 3 for Nico. Off. Foul on Fajarito. And that will mean 2 free throws para kay Sidorifa.
Credit Wendell Comboy, I believe that play. He was able to get a little push on Fajarito as he was crushing the offensive rebound. Got him off angled. And then eventually he was the one who committed the foul on Sidorifa.
Coach Elvis calls Mark Cruz from the bench. Sidorifa, 3 straight missed free throws para sa Weavers dito. Abra supporters looking intently. Wala yung team owner si Mayor JB Bernos, but we wish him well right now. And right now, Abra lamang ng 6. against South Cotabato. Minute and 15 seconds remaining. And we have a timeout. We'll be right back. Back inside the Cuneta Astrodome, all smiles from our Evo All-Stars. And also our Suzuki muscular and sporty fan of the game, just like the Avenis, do more and achieve more with a muscular and sporty scooter from Suzuki. The Avenis, oras na para magmotor.
I believe anak ni Marky yan.
Oo.
Yung nasa kaliwa at yung nasa kanan, syempre, ang kanyang may bahay.
One timeout remaining for Cotabato, dalawa para sa Abra Weavers. We have a minute and 15 seconds remaining in the ball game. 2-possession game. 70-64, bola ng Warriors.
Abra has Valacuña inside. They might run a staggered for him. This time he's a screener, well defended by Sedorifa.
3 seconds sa shot clock. Acuña, they have to fire. Pajarito. It took a while for them to attack, but you have to credit Abra's defense there.
Especially Sedorifa, because they wanted Sedorifa to go off Valacuña as he set that back pick, but he stick to him like glue. Kaya hindi nakatira si Val.
Abra calls timeout. They're up by 6 with under a minute remaining. Abra's next 3 games, they play the Parañaque Patriots on July 26. It's going to be a home game for the Patriots, August 3. They're coming home to Bangued, Abra. Kalaban nila ang Iloilo United Royals. And on August 13, they play the QC to the Action. It's going to be a home game for QC. Coach Yong Garcia has the task to lead his Abra team to glory. We have our MPBL officials here and also our friends from Daily Fantasy. Anton Yang, Kyle Chai, Johnny Teng, Carlos Molina, Elkan Pexon, and Randolph Ablaya. Foul on Marwin Jonicio. Marky goes back to the line. He misses the first free throw, and Abra could have wrapped up this ball game earlier kung hindi sila nagmimintis ng free throw dito sa dulo.
Dami na.
That's the 4th miss. 8 puntos na para kay Marky. Make that 9 in the ball game. 7-point game. 2 teams with a timeout each. Tolentino, turnover. Had a shot there.
He was hoping for a whistle nung hindi niya narinig. Nagdalawang isip sa ere. Jonicio hindi naging handa dun sa pasa.
Comboy. Nabantayan ni Hoson. Comboy nakawala. Comboy gets it back. Jump ball. And possession will remain with Abra. 10 seconds sa shot clock nila. 38 seconds remaining. Sorella. Papalitan si Marwin Jonicio. Yi goes back to Desiderio. Natapik ni Hoson. Comboy with a steal, but he stepped on the line. And this is South Cotabato's last timeout of the ball game. They're down by 7 with 29 seconds remaining. The Warriors led by as many as 18 in this ball game. Yung output nila in the last 3 quarters really affecting their hopes of getting a victory here.
Well, this win by Abra, it seems, 7-point lead, 29 seconds, will tie them with Pasay at 11-7. It just shows you how important also is the next game by Pasay. Both teams, by the way. Oh, I don't want to spoil it. Mamaya na lang.
No. Joe Ramos and the rest of the yung mga kaibigan natin sa Daily Fantasy, as we mentioned. And the Commissioner Kenneth Duremdes is there as well.
Thank you po sa inyo. Pero iba pa rin si General Camote.
Mamaya ko na ipopost yung question sa third game na. Hoson, para may abangan yung mga viewers natin. Hoson misses the 3, gets his own miss. Jumper no-go, and he's been ice cold. Ito si Enzo Hoson. And looks like that will do it. The Weavers will complete an 18-point comeback. Mike Cañete puts the finishing touches to this victory by the Weavers. No good on the 3. It was a tough, physical, and rugged battle. And in the end, it's the Abra Weavers coming out on top against the South Cotabato Warriors. An 18-point comeback. They were down 18 in the first half. But the Abra Weavers, trinabaho nila yung lamang na yon ng South Cotabato before unleashing a strong finishing kick dito sa second half.
No question. And, he didn't finish the game, but he was very much responsible of the comeback. Roy Sumang, only 2 of 8 from the field, but his playmaking, was a big difference. And, alam naman lahat ng tao, an assist is almost like scoring already because his teammates was able to score because of him finding them.
Our best player of the game is brought to you by Manny Pacquiao's MPBL. 73-64, Abra winning over South Cotabato. This final score is brought to you by GameX Sports, the official online basketball ending partner of the MPBL. Basta ending, GameX. Let's go to Sydney.
Kasama ko ang best player ng Abra Weavers. Ito ay si Roy Sumang. Roy, congratulations sa hard-earned win na ito. Naging issue ang inyong slow start versus Quezon Huskers. Nangyari ulit yan kanina in this game, pero mas maaga naman kayong nakabalik. Paano niyo inayos yung issue about this team's flat start?
Unang nagpapasalamat ako kay Lord, no. Siguro nung first half talagang slow start kami, then pagpunta namin sa dugout, inayos namin yon. Nag-adjust kami, inayos ng mga coaches namin yung gagawin namin para sa second half. Tapos yon, nangyari yung adjustment namin, tsaka naging better yung takbo ng offense namin.
Roy, nag-usap tayo kanina at ang kwento mo na sobrang gusto mo talagang manalo last game kaya aggressive ka sa offense. Sabi mo, nagkulang lang kayo sa oras. This time, 10 assists. Ito ba talaga yung finokus mo ngayong gabi?
Kasi madami nang titira sa amin eh. Lahat kami offensive guys. So, kailangan din mag-adjust sa offense para yung mga shooter namin tsaka yung big man namin, maganda yung mga ginawa nila.
Roy, may mga babatiin ka ba?
Binabati ko sila Kong Mayor, JB Bernos, sila Congressman Ching Bernos, lahat ng mayor sa Abra. Yung wife ko, pauwi ngayon. Yung baby ko, si Mama G, Mama at Papa ko, nanood ngayon, mga taga-Tondo, tsaka mga taga-Muntinlupa.
Congratulations once again, Roy Sumang, our Manny Pacquiao's MPBL Best Player of the Game. Back to you guys.
Thank you so much, Sid. And up next, ang laban ng Quezon Huskers and Pasay Voyagers dito sa Cuneta Astrodome. Magbabalik ang inyong MPBL.